Hello everyone, have you even seen how many games are sitting in your library? Well, I know it's complicated that losing the interest to play. I have thousands of games and yet I still feel an emptiness when I play them. I feel like if I don't have anything to play, but I have thousands of games. You know, when nothing or any game make more sense to you, give you the pleasure that you used to feel, that's strange. That's literally strange. You still remember the good times, don't you? The Roblox era, Minecraft, Unturned and others, when you have nothing and at the same time have everything. But the question is, what has changed? What has changed with me? Where is the problem? Are your friends still living their lives? Why does this pleasure go away? It's the developer's fault? It's the writer's fault? Or will it be your fault? Yes, your fault. I was thinking about it these days and I got more questions than answers, but but let's try to explain what I discovered. Well, actually, this doesn't just happen to you. Generally, people all over the world go through this. People like me who were once addicted to FPS games, simply losing the will to open a game. But why? That's why I'll ask you for it. Why? One of my biggest theories is the fact that video games industry has become so generic, literally generic. The most of the game that comes out been recreated in saturated ways, releasing the same games with minimum improvements and just a new villain and say that there's a new game. But everyone know that that isn't, of course. But where's the fun in that? Actually, that isn't fun. Repetitive formulas such as Assassin's Creed, Far Cry and others games end up discouraging other audiences, making them lose the will to play this game, thus leaving just the profit for of new players. Well, I know it's not every company can be like Rockstar Games with the power of revolutionary to always surprise us. If I mean, that isn't a problem. The problem becomes when companies don't even improve something good enough or just release something repetitive for us. Something repetitive that ends up becoming a problem for the players. Assassin's Creed Origins is a great example, a totally different game, but that ended up being copied. Yes, literally copied. There is literally a Ctrl C and a Ctrl V just with a few improvements to be able to say that's a new game, but that tire us, literally tire us. Like Valhalla, I would say, although they have new features in their aspects, they still the same game released years ago with just a few small improvements that the public ends up accepting it. Like it's literally the same game. If you play Assassin's Creed Origins and play Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you will see that it's the same game just with an improvement. That's when it becomes a problem for us. So in game industry, we need more games that give us a pleasure when playing. They give us a sensation not just of something new, but the real sensation of living it. Something that doesn't happen very often. A great example of this is Rockstar Games. Every game, every second, every game that they release, every second in the game becomes so special. But why? Why Rockstar? How do you make it? Rockstar make games be unique. Literally unique. Each game is a new experience, innovating not only with the older Rockstar games, but also innovating with any game in the video game industry. They literally innovated everything. You see, each mission has a purpose in the game. You have different experience with each stage you pass, and that's what make it incredible. Literally incredible. So how Rockstar games make their games be unique? It's literally sensational. Literally. And that's more what we need from the game industry, more innovation. But you can ask me about games like The Witcher, Hogwarts Legacy, The Last of Us, Elden Ring, that games are so perfect, and why you don't feel the same pleasure to play. Same with that game being so perfect, you cannot play that. Why this game still don't dispel your desire to play? Good. I think it's not a simple question. Nowadays, with the speed of everything and with advance of technology and entertainment, your mind ends up addicted. Then you ask me, but what do you mean I'm addicted? I don't even use drugs. I'm not talking about drugs, my homie. I'm talking about cell phones. One of the worst drugs you can have. I'm not telling you to stop looking at your cell phone. I'm not telling you nothing like that, because to be honest, not even I can. But yes, it is one of the biggest causes of get so used to content and serotonin with this quick content that sometimes we forgot about the real world or even hide for it through the social networks. ISOs like TikTok, YouTube, Short, they ended up addicting our mind because it is so fun, and you end up not being able to consume other things that isn't too fast, things more slow. For example, someone watches incredible films like Napoleon, The Joker, Batman, some of these incredible films, but not even 2 minutes had passed and they were already on the cell phone, and they don't watch the movie. They be in the cell phone for the entire movie, and that's a bad thing. Then the doubts arise. I ask you one thing. How long has it been since you watched the movie, and is it entire? No, I bet make a lot of time. TikTok works all the time, giving you pleasure every second. If it doesn't happen in movies and games, incredible games like Red Dead Redemption, with a wonderful game that is one of the greatest games that has already released, but the game was so long that people don't have patience for it. People lose their attention when they're playing that because they're not used to it. Us brain want quick pleasure because they want to feel the pleasure now in their body, literally now in this moment. They don't want to wait for it. Another controversial subject for me is also the famous without judging those who consume it, but it's something that is moderated because it is something that is harmful to your mind to feel pleasure very easily. You literally feel pleasure so easily, and that's not be great because when you feel pleasure so easily, your mind get used to it. Your mind want it all the time. Now, going back to the games, an example, when you start watching a game tutorial and your mind is so used to quick pleasures, then that you want to skip it altogether and go straight to the good part. Like, you don't even watch the tutorial because you want to feel the pleasure. My grandson is a great example of this. He don't watch any cutscene in the game. I literally don't know why, because cutscene is one of the greatest part of the game, and he doesn't even, and he not have patience for it. I'm not saying you to stop to consume or just don't touch your cell phone and go play, but pay more attention to the details that change your routine. Well, in my opinion, that's it. Generic games mixed with the surge of constant pleasure kill your mind, bro. Literally kill your mind. So now for a game to be good, it should deliver something quickly so that you get hooked on it. You feel me? So as a result, they ended up losing incredible games like Red Dead Redemption itself due to lack of patience. The war of patience is so complicated because you need to literally try to get more patience for watch and not search for quickly pleasure in your life. You feel me? That's a good thing. Trust me. You can trust me in that. I've seen people who never finished the game, like Red Dead, as I said, because they found it's too slow. They literally found it too slow. This blame is due to social networks and the conception of quick pleasure that you see, especially with short videos, as I said. Making it clear that I'm not a science. I'm literally not a science. I'm just giving you my opinion without a script, without anything. I'm just saying what I think, and that's it. So before I finish, just close the social media and play. Go to play. Or go, or better if you prefer, of course, go to the real life. Best thing you will do ever. Or, as I said, better yet, go to the real life. That's better than games too. But games, great too. I love it. I really love it. Well, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Guys, I love you. And I see you in the next time. I really love you. Take care. See ya.